Our love and money conjure oil has now been made available.
So today we're going to make a voodoo. It's funny because when people talk about voodoo dolls, it's always something harmful, always something crazy as hell. But believe it or not, a lot of popettes, popette, which is French for doll, is actually made more so to heal. I mean, you can use it to screw people up, but it's not really always used for that. The doll is basically a representation of that actual person. So it can be used for anything. Love, money, mess somebody up. It can pretty much healing. It can be used for a lot of different things. It can also be used for ceremonial reasons. And it's kind of common sense that it's the actual person. So, well, it's a representation of the actual person. So in this video, what we're going to actually do is make a doll out of a used washcloth that your Target has used. And I know that this washcloth is dirty because I used it to clean certain parts of the house with. So I just wanted to use I guess a more realistic example, but this would be a used washcloth. So just wanted you guys to see that. If you're doing work on yourself, you can use your own washcloth. Of course, not a damp washcloth. You want it to be completely dry. And then you're going to use tissue. Or if you don't want to use tissue, you can use pine leaves. I'm just trying to make this as, I don't know, as easy as you can possibly make it. So here's what we're about to do, okay? So we're going to go ahead, and here it is. It's unfolded. We're gonna fold it, and then we're going to cut right here. Oh, I hate cutting in front of the camera. Have you guys like noticed that my nails is not done? Oh y'all, that's a crazy ass story. So basically, I went to the nail salon and only one person was doing like nails, and I was like, what the hell? And I sat there for 20 minutes, and then I was like, you know what, I don't have time. I got shit I need to do. So did not have the opportunity to get my nails done, so they're raw as hell right now. So you should have two strips. Alright, so what you're going to do, I know some of you guys are like, oh, so it's pretty easy. Two strips, okay? And I want you to take your doll and kind of kind of hold it like this. I know I play a lot, like I'm really playful, but I'm kind of a child at heart, but then I'm not, but then I'm a bitch at the same time. So it's a weird mixture, but it's like ooh. Okay, so I don't know what you call this. Hold it like a hanky. And so if you can see, here's the head area. So but what we're gonna do next is stuff your doll. Like I said, you can use pine from your tree. Tissue. And also, while you stuff your doll, I just want you to know that it's really good to stuff the herbs that you're going to use, to stuff the pictures, or if you even want to add some more personal items into the actual doll. So it's okay to put more stuff in there. I prefer to stuff the herbs inside of the doll. So of course the herbs that are going to help you get done what it is that you need. This is a basic doll, guys. Like, if you don't have money to buy a doll, this is just as effective. Like, I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that in order to practice hoodoo, they need all of this fancy stuff, and you don't. I mean, you can practice some off-the-chain hoodoo and not even have access to dolls and certain types of oils that you can actually learn to make yourself if you're not lazy. So, of course, here's the head, and it's not a noose, of course. Let me just cut this. Oh, it smells like pine sol because I was using this to clean. So we're just going to tie it up. Make sure to tie it up really good. Let me move in closer. Ooh, y'all. Okay. And then, of course, some of y'all are like, this doesn't look like a human. But then you'll take here at the ends and make sure that all your herbs and stuff, well, actually I need to turn, because you want the knots facing each other. Yeah. So here's what so y'all are probably cracking up because it doesn't really look like a human, but you can come over here and cut some eyes. It looks scary, doesn't it? It looks scary. Here's the eyes. Nose, and my all-time favorite, shut your mouth. Your mouth, which is going to be kind of hard because it's kind of lumped together, but I'm just going to come over here. Jesus Christ. Okay, now that part is hard. So we got the eyes, we got the bootleg nose, which is kind of going into the eye, but we want that mouth. So oh, y'all, my doll looks absolutely messed up. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this doll is not the best like washcloth doll. This is not a good example for like YouTube, I ain't gonna lie. But basically, if you don't want to go through all this, just get you a ballpoint black pen and draw eyes, nose, and mouth, and cut, you know, around it so this is kind of bootleg. Okay. Then we're going to take a oil. This is our love oil. It's Love Potion #1. We just made it. So for those that are looking for a authentic love oil, this is it. This is not your bootleg synthetic oil, food coloring with no herbs, or even if there are herbs, it's barely any herbs in there. Like, look at this, bada bing, bada boom. And we put the #1 sign on it so people could have their privacy, so people won't really know what it is that you have. So it can sit in your purse, it can sit in your counter. They would probably think it was some type of body oil. So as you can see, it's loaded. So if this was a love spell, you would take the oil and you would rub it all over. So put some oil in your hands. You know, I ain't trying to spend this oil, y'all. Dap, dap, dap. Put it down and work it into your doll. But you're not just working into your doll, you have to speak life into your doll. This video is just showing you how to prep the doll, but to breathe life into the doll is a little secret. So if you're not one of my students, I can't tell you, but I can show you how to make the actual doll. And then, okay, so you change your mind and you want to do like money. So we also currently have a money oil. It's money oil, basically like number 2. So we're also selling that, and it has plenty of herbs and stuff like that. And if you're trying to break somebody up, also guys, look how big this is. Like, who's selling them that big? Like, I don't know. Like, for real. Like, even this is like 1 ounce. So this is our cut and clear. It's a softer version of cut and clear, and it's huge bottle. And the reason why we made it so big is because you can use it for so many different things. So let's say you just broke up with somebody and you're trying to like release a lot of it, you know, put some of this, put it on your doll, you know. And yeah guys, so hopefully my really ugly alien looking voodoo doll, I know it looks terrible, it doesn't even look like a doll, but believe me, if you know how to work this thing, this mummy looking thing, I think I'm gonna make another video of this and make a better doll. But this is most definitely a very powerful tool. So you and your mini mummy, aka puppet voodoo doll, can be used. There's this little eyes. It just looks really creepy, but it's so perfect for conjure work. And again guys, thank you so much for your love and your support. If you're trying to reach us, you have to schedule an appointment, which basically means you have to schedule a reading. We do not take on clients without a consultation. So again, thank you, and conjure on. Ooh.